Here we are again in the thick of it all. Look, all that debris, that was brought there by floodwater. So the water was this high overhead, all of this debris here as well, and this debris down here. All of that was deposited by floodwater, but that also means that it was being carried by the floodwater, and had it been allowed to stay in the water, that would have all been almost like shrapnel. It would have been, if it was in the channel, it would be really energized with the water, and then it would be really coarse like sandpaper. All of this debris, if it's allowed to continue to float downstream, has the potential to cut the bank so badly that you see buildings falling in or bridges being washed out. The debris is redeposited into the bank. It slows the water, forces the water to slow down, which drops the silt and de-energizes the water. So it has a really cool damming effect that further reinforces the slowing and the holding of the water upstream and releasing it back out slowly. And taking all this debris out of the water means that we've taken all of that sort of coarse material that would have done the grinding if the water were passing through really energized. This deposit of debris that was caught from the floodwater, it will ultimately settle here and break down. So it's going to help to create richness on the bank, reinforce the bank, and again, slow the water. Humor me, I know it's not a great shot, but on the far side of the river over there, all of that willow that's in the foreground of the bank is actually an island. You can see the ecological service of the willow there. Now that's a sandbar, it's an island, but it's also a sandbar, and it's deposited by floodwaters. And if there were no willow there at all, anytime there was a flood, all of that sand would just redistribute and move. Because that whole entire sandbar island is covered over in willow, the island more or less stays exactly where it is. Every season we can count on it being roughly there. So that just goes to show how stabilizing and reinforcing, even in the middle of the river, the willow can actually hold everything in place and force stuff to drop out. So it can also help rebuild. So not only is the willow holding the island there, but every winter it's also recreating itself, it's rebuilding itself. So there's a protective and a regenerative quality to willow.